Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how to catch multiple spikes on boom 1000 and crash 1000 without using any indicator. It's just price action, pure price action, and it will show you everything you need to know how to catch spikes. Alright, so without wasting much of your time, one of the things you must know when it comes to catching spikes is using price action is to understand them resistance and support levels. Normally when we say resistance, for those of you may not understand, resistance and support has to do with the roof and the floor of the market. The roof and the floor of the market. You must know where the way the market usually reverses when it gets to at the top, and where it reverses when it gets to the downside. All right, so taking note of these points in the market, or these areas, these zones, to help you catch spikes as much as you want, anytime you want. All right, so and this is basically I would advise that you do it on a higher time frame. If you do it on a higher time frame, it gives you a better idea, because now let me show you what I'm talking about. If you go to mostly we like using with the 1 minute time frame to catch spikes. Look at the 1 minute time frame now, and here you cannot easily um, draw resistance lines or zones or even support zones. Even trend lines hardly or rarely works here, because you see the movement is more erratic than expected, than it should be. So even on the 5 minute time frame, I wouldn't advise. So the best time frame I like using to catch spikes is from the 15 minutes or 30 minutes. In fact, I prefer from 30 minutes up. From 30 minutes up, you easily catch spikes using this method I'm going to show you. Now my time frame is 30 minutes here on my chart. Then the next thing I want to do is to zoom out completely from the chart so that I can see the structure of the market clearly. Now after zooming out completely, just like this, then it will be very easy for you to find to see areas in the market where markets have been reversing. You can easily draw trend lines like what we have here. Where's my trend line tool? You can easily draw you may want to draw trend lines like this. You see the market, when the market got here. See the market after touching here, you know it's another point. So if the market touches this trend line, it has to reverse. It has been reversing, and if you've been following up, people that are selling boom 1000, you can easily sell from here. And look at, you can sell, mind you are in 30 minutes time frame. How many candlesticks do we have there? From here, from this point, from this point down here, from this point down here, from here down here, how many 30 minutes candlesticks do we have? A lot of them, and you'll make good money. Can we just zoom in? See, you can make good money with it. You can see. And when the market gets to the trend line and starts reversing, the spikes we have from there coming down are very few and not as long as the ones that are going up. You see, so you will scalp very easily, and to a very long throughout a very long period of time. Let me zoom out again. Then we look at the catching of spikes. Now see, where is the stuff? Okay, if you look at down here, if you sit down here, look at the market is also moving this way. So what I would do normally, what I usually do is to get this rectangular tool, this box tool. I will draw and drag. I try to put as many points as possible where I know the market will reverse. Just watch out what I am doing. You can see where the box is now. It has touched places where the market can easily reverse, and let's indicate them. Let's identify them. I see the market after touching here, it touched here and spiked touch there and spike up to here, touch there and spike, return, continued spiking. You see, touch there and spike. Look at all those reversal points, reversed, and this also. So the market wants, and the chances that when the market gets to this level it will reverse is very high. You know, this is a very strong support area, and you can see sometimes price broke through it and still came back and had to reverse once doing it again. Like this one, it broke through it, came back, touched it again and reversed. You see, price broke through, came back, touched it, got to the zone and reversed. See here, it reversed. So there's a high chance of making good money within this zone, guys. There's a very high chance of making good money within this zone. So what we'll do is, once you open a chart, you zoom out completely to identify all this kind of zones. Once you identify this kind of zone, you draw a zone like this, like I've drawn. Use the rectangular tool on your MT5. Draw this kind of zone like this, mark it and keep it there, and wait for price to come back to this zone. Once price gets back to this zone, you place a trade and put your stop loss below that zone. Put your stop loss below that zone. Now let's look at what we would have had if we were on this chart when all these opportunities happened. Now let me show you something. Where is that tool? Okay, one moment please. Let me zoom out. Okay, all right. See, the market got here and started spiking, spiked, reversed, continued spiking. Imagine you were able to catch spike up to this level. Mind you are on the 30 minutes time frame. 30 minutes time frame. Even if it reversed here, you did not get here, but it got up to this level. That is good money. Then let's look at another one. The price got back to this same level. It got back to this same level and started spiking again up to this level. That is good money. You know. Then the price got back to this same level again. See, and started spiking. Spiked up to this point. It got back here, spiked a little, got back here, see, it's been spiking and spiking. All right, so that is how it works. You just need to get to that zone. So you just need the price to get to this zone, then you enter your trade. Once you notice a reversal, you can just set your buy limit and keep it with your stop loss just below it in case it doesn't, like now this one, if you set is a buy limit or place the trade immediately get to this zone, now you will lose some money. It might trigger a stop loss because you see it broke through this zone, got back here before it started spiking up. You see, so you need to just set your stop loss, and no matter how much you will lose, no matter how many times it will touch or get your stop loss, there's a very high chance of getting back your money very easily when you get one that works. You see, so you get to go back to this point and it works. The same is for the scalping. Now look at, identify this trend and do the trend line. See, market got here and started selling down. See, it sold down to this point. So you can wait. Once the price gets to this level, you notice a reversal pattern, you place your sell trade and allow it to run. Put your stop loss above it, above the trend line. Allow it to run, hold it. You see, this can run for about more than 6 hours and you are in deep profit. Look at this, it got here and reversed up to this point. This one did not get to the trend line, but it reversed. So you can just allow that one. No need to be too greedy. Don't try to push the market. See, got here and reversed down here. Guys, this strategy I'm showing you is something that is working. Is what I'm using to trade. I use it a lot and also use indicators. That's why sometimes I upload videos using indicators to catch spikes. But this one is even more safer because indicators do lag at times. Like if you see strategies that we use with moving averages, if you try to backtest, you notice that especially on the indicator window one, the moving averages they tend to change their positions as you drag along the towards the sides to back test. So it might be confusing. Is this thing actually working? It's working. So but I like using price action mostly to catch my spikes. Let's look at another market now. All right, so this is crash 1000. So you see I completely zoomed out to get the major points in the market. As you can clearly see, we have we have an area here where the market reverses, like here. See, it's a turning point in the market, and we are interested in the turning points. And look at this one too here. Let me duplicate this. Okay, this one here now. If we have price getting to this point, there's a chance of it reversing. When once price gets to this point, there's a chance that it can reverse. All right, so you see, now let's concentrate on this first one, the first one I drew. You see that when price got to this level, the first time, it reversed. Now once you notice the first point price reversed, just draw a horizontal bar and wait for the second touch, and notice what's going to happen. Now this is the second time it touched. You know, here when it touched this second time, it reversed a bit and still went back up. Let me zoom in so that we can see clearly. Hold on. All right, you see, this is the second time price got to that level. This is the second time. When price got to this level was this point. It touched there and reversed immediately, and then still went back up. And it got to this first level and it reversed. Guys, you just need to practice this thing. You will understand. You will know, you will catch spikes and trade very easily. You don't even need to understand so many terms. There are so many concepts in this trading that sometimes you don't even need them. It is English. Guys, we need to look for an easier way to trade. That's why I'm showing you this thing. This is far much easier. All right, so as you can see, that was the second touch. I think I should get the arrow tool. This is even better so that I can be using it. Now this is the third time it touched the market, the zone, and it reversed. This is the fourth time. This one is even reversed much longer. This is another one. This is another one. This is another one. You see, price touching this zone is always reversing most of the time. So once you notice the price is coming to this zone, you just place your sell trade and put your stop loss right above it. Guys, only 2 crashes can cover all. If you want just one crash, will cover all your losses. Mind you, we are not trading against spikes, so it will just be a matter of a few candlesticks. Once you notice that it has going to be 10 candlesticks without profit, without spiking, you close it. You won't lose much compared to how much you make if it just spikes from this zone. How many spikes can we get here? Like this one here. You can see, mind you, we are on the 30 minutes time frame. You see, to crash from here to this point, guys, this is so much money. See, from here, let's say you entered your trade right here, from here to this point is so much money. See, from here to this point here is so much money, guys. So you make so much money with this strategy. We can also apply it on boom 500. Boom 500, let's see. Oh, we can get boom 500 also. Let's zoom out completely. Zooming out completely. Look at now, we have one here. I believe you can see already. We have something here. See, and we have something here again. I have some drawings on this chart already because of what I was doing. Here is for reversal. Let me just use the arrow tool and be showing you. All right, I don't want the video to be much longer. You see. All right, you can see this here. Price got here first and reversed. The next time it went, it reversed. This one is selling boom 500, so you can sell boom 500 to as long as you want. Look at now. This is another one here. Okay, let me drag this thing right inside here. Hold on. 1 moment, please. Okay, this is something similar I drew when I was catching spike here. See this level? Price got to this level and it spiked. So I marked it, you see, got back, spiked, got back, spiked, got back, and it's also still spiked. Look at it here. So you just need to identify these zones. This one, it got back, it got to this point and it sold off. When it got back here again, you need to, when it gets back here, you need to sell again. Okay, let me draw this horizontal stuff to show you. You see, look at. So your ability to mark out all these zones once you open your chart is what will help you to trade successfully, catching spikes and trading against spikes in boom and crash. This is a 2-in-1 strategy and it's working perfectly fine. So in essence, what am I trying to tell you to do now from now henceforth? Let's say we go back to the boom 1000. What I want you to be doing is once you open your chart, the first thing you will do, like now, is let's say I clear this thing so that I'll show you everything from scratch. The first thing you do, you open your chart, you check your time frame, put it to 30 minutes. Even if you can do using the 1 hour time frame, it's still good, but you know you take a little longer time, but personally I wouldn't mind. So just do 30 minutes. When you set it to 30 minutes and then you zoom out completely to identify the points in the market. When you zoom out completely, then you mark out the regions, the zones where we have those the turning points in the market. When you mark them out, then what you need to do is just to wait for price to get there. That is at the bottom, and at the top we have somewhere here also. You see, so just wait for price to get there, then you place your sell trade. Wait for price to get there. So you place your sell trade when it gets to the zone at the top, and your buy trade when the price gets to the zone at the bottom. And also don't forget to put your stop loss. You put your stop loss in case it doesn't go your way. At that time, you can close without losing much. That's how it works, guys. So this strategy works a whole lot of times, and if it happens to break out, then comes back. Most times it will get back here. It can get back to this level, and this is what it will do. It might just touch the zone, then still get back down if it is selling, or you can come from here and then move up. So that is how it works, guys. I wouldn't want to spend more longer time on this video. Just go and practice it, practice and get used to it. You make good money with this strategy. Like now, what I was actually decided to turn on my network so that I can concentrate. If you can notice the last price and the last candlestick here, you see the market got to this level. Market got to this level, then started coming down, and I expect the market to still come down like this. You understand? So that is how it works, guys. So practice and get used to it and start making good money. See you in the next video. Peace out.